All right, I bought this. I got this equipment. Uh, it's for podcasts and live streaming, and I want to inbox it now. So, here we go. I got it from Jumia, by the way. And let me say this: Jumia doesn't pay me for this. I just thought I should let you know that I got it from Jumia. Um, so here we go. Okay. Yeah. So here are the things that are inside the manual. Here we got the pop filter. You're going to see how it will be used later on. And then here we have the mic holder, the one that's going to hold the condenser mic. And this is the foam that covers the mic. It also acts as a windshield. Okay. Here we have the BM800 microphone, condenser microphone. As you can see, it's beautifully designed. It's beautiful, isn't it? So this microphone, you use it through these sides. You don't use it from here. You use it from here. That's the only way it will pick, and it has a very clear noise elimination. It eliminates all the noises around. So if you're looking for something that eliminates noise, especially for your podcast and live streaming, this is it. And it's also cheap, so it's not expensive. If you're looking for low budget equipment, I think you go for this. So this is the cable that comes with it. It has a port, and this one also. This is where you now fix it. You channel it appropriately, where it has male and female. Then you fix it like this. Beautiful. And then we have the 3.5 millimeter jack. You can see that's where it goes into the sound card. And then we have the V8 Live Soundcard. The V8 Live Soundcard. Here it is. Yes, it's a beautiful equipment. Later on, we're going to see the uses. Okay, we're going to see how it's being used. So this is the equipment, and we have spots here, ports where you can use effectively. Here we have 2 slots for live. You can use it for your incoming sound. All right. You also use the third one. Use it for either musical instrument, or you connect it to your computer, whichever one that you like. You can also use any of these for your computer, and use one for your mobile phone, or you can use for 2 mobile phones, and then the other one for your computer or tab, as it were. So, and then we have a port here, the 4th one. Yes, the 4th one is for charging. You can use your USB type A. Use it for charging the equipment. So this device has a battery inside where you charge. You need to charge it before you start using it. It's advisable. You need to charge it before you start using it. Don't just on it and start using it. So, but you can connect with your system and any USB port and start charging it while you also use. Yesterday I did some testing, and I will eventually, probably with time, and maybe release a taste of what I have done with the equipments. So this is the power button. We have features here. This is for your microphone. You can use it to control the microphone. And this is for effects. And the echo. You want some echo, you use this one. You control the echo. Now, we also have all these knobs here. These knobs are designed to function differently. The first one is for your treble. Okay, the first one is for your treble, and the next one is for the bass. Then the next one is for record. If you are recording, you need to turn this one on so that it will output. Then the next one is for backing track. I've not been able to study it effectively to see how it functions, but with time I'm going to come up with it. Okay, this is for the monitor. You want to hear what you are doing. For instance, if you're using your headphones or you're using the monitor, speaker monitor, you will need to control it from here. That's the best way you'll be able to get the output. Okay, here also we have different sounds. We have reverb delay. We have the voice changer. You can change your voice to either deep voice or voice of a female or voice of a child. So we have elimination, we have crack, we have MC, we have the voice over. So I am still studying the equipments. So I may not be able to explain everything in detail, and I will not claim to know everything here that is contained. I'm just going to test with what I know, what I've been able to experiment with. So we have also different sound effects. We have the cheer, we have the din, we have the gunshot. There's this one 9277. Later you're going to hear how it sounds. We have the yell, we have the keys, laughter, applause, ding ding, giggle, slash, then PUBG. I'm going to begin to connect it effectively or eventually. So this is for the clamp that we're going to use to hold the mic stand. All right, you can see it here. Yes, it's here. You unscrew, all right, and then you put it by your table. So what I advise here is that actually there's supposed to be something here so that your table cannot be scratched. I brought something, a remedy to it. I'll use this or any other thing you want to use so that it will not spoil your desk. You use it, you pack it up with it, and then it will hold it very well. Okay, so these are the cables that came with the device. This is what you use to charge the device. As you can see the ports. You use it either with your system or your charger, your charger or your your power bank, to charge the device so that the battery will not go off. And then we also have this cable. This is what you use for the live. As you can see, we have live 1, live 2. So this is the cable that you use. My own came with 2. So you can use this to connect your mobile device and your system or any equipment of your choice. So here, this is the mic stand. This is the mic stand. I'm going to show you how you are going to connect it. All right. So having unboxed it, let me move the pack away from here, and then we go into the connection proper. Okay. We first of all start with this. We start with this. I'm going to start with, okay, let me start with this because that's what I'm going to hold my desk with before I now use this. All right, I now use this to hold my microphone. Then here we go. I open it so that I can use it effectively. Okay, so where are we? Let me, yes, let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm having issue with lights, so bear with me. So here we loosen this to the point where it will reach the space that will require to be able to clamp our desk and to hold the stand effectively. I think this should do. So here, so I'll pack this up. Excellent. Now I now screw it. I now screw it. Yes. Okay. Give me a second, please. Yeah. Just a second. Let me screw this. Okay. Yes. There is a screw that you use to hold it with. Okay. And this also helps it to grip. Now let me say that I brought two actually. So I tried the other one. The other one doesn't have this. That one came differently. So this one now is different. So I will have to use this first. You push it in until it enters and fit in. Then let me adjust. Okay. Here we go. Then I use the screw here. There's a hole there. You use it to grip it properly. Okay. Now, here you lose this and we have this. So when you have this, what do you do with it? That's when we'll need this. That's the holder of the microphone. It has a place where you loosen here. Then you screw it here. Tighten it. tighten it. Okay, so here we have it. Then you now hold it, depending on how you want to. You can always adjust it to your own tastes. Remember, there's another place here. You can use this also. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to connect the microphone. I'm going to connect the microphone to the microphone holder that I just showed you earlier, the BM800. I'm going to connect it. Remember, I said when you're going to use it, it has two sides. That's how you use it. So I will just put it here. Be careful, don't force it so that you don't spoil it. It will cost you some coins to get it back. So here you can see I have set it, but then I need the cable. So I have to loosen the cable. Yes, loosen the cable and connect it. Remember, it's male and female. So okay, here we go. Our microphone is perfectly connected. Now it's in the position that I want it to be. So what next? What next is to connect the 3.5 mm to our sound card. There's a place where they say condenser mic. Condenser mic is 3.5 mm jack that can fit in there. There's another port here that is for dynamic mic. The normal microphone we use, the unidirectional microphone that we normally use, you can plug it here if you need to use another microphone. So I'm going to put it here, fix it well. Now here we go. Okay, for you to know what you're doing, you will need a monitor. And if you don't have studio monitor, you can use your earpiece. What I normally recommend, or what I would recommend, is to use earpiece that does not have a microphone. Although if you're going to use the one that has a microphone, you use the one next to the condenser mic input, because that one is specifically for headphones, so it does not output whatever you do or whatever you say. But when you put it to earphone stroke speaker, any movements it picks, it will pick your noises. Like we have two here, you have to be wary of them. The one that is just headphone, that is the one you're going to use. So next to the input of the condenser microphone, I'll now put my earpiece, because this one has a microphone. So, but putting it here does not output my sound, my external sound or ambience sound. Okay, now we have this. Of course, most people know this. It's being used in churches and other places. It serves as a windshield. It also protects the microphone from saliva, from other things. So if you want, you can use it. Now let's fix it gently. Don't force it. Remember, we've already gotten our direction where we'll need to connect our microphone. Okay. So next is we will now use um, our USB cable where we'll get our output from the sound card to our device. That is where I'm going to use my laptop as the device. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, 3.5 mm jack to type A. Most people don't know this. They don't know that this is type A. So I'm going to connect it to the live. So it's just like saying this is my mobile phone or any other device. So I'm going to gently slot it in here, fix it, and then use it to my aux input and output here. Gently fix it, then I will reboot my system. Okay, I'll reboot my system. So I'm going to reboot my system. I think with this we are done. The equipment, remember I said you need to charge it. I've already charged it. So these are my connections. And okay, by the way, if you have a monitor or an MP3 that has an aux input or AUX inputs, as some people may call it, you may wish to use the earphone stroke speakers. So I brought my MP3 device, but it does not have the aux input and output. So what I'm going to do is I will pair my device with the laptop. That is the only way I can get my output. Okay, before my system boots, how do we use this? This is the pop filter. Mostly you use this when you want to sing, or as you talk and you don't want the sounds to come up. So you now use this one to regulate the pop sounds. Okay, the pop sound that will be coming from your mouth as a result of what you are saying. So if you want, you can just hang it somewhere around here. Okay, hang it here and screw it very well, and when it settles well, you can now bring it to your mouth, where it will now stand in the way between the pop that is coming from your mouth to the microphone. But at the moment I will not need it, so let me just drop it. I just decided to show you to see how it works, how it is being connected. Okay, now my system, I have booted my system. So what I want to do now is to switch on the device. Which device am I talking about? I am talking about the V8 Live Soundcard. So I'm going to switch it on by pressing the button for some seconds, and then you release it. So my device is on. The microphone has started picking, but you cannot hear the microphone because I am I'm not using the monitor, the external device. I'm not using the monitor, so you cannot hear it, but I can hear myself wearing the earpiece or headphones. But then I'm going to record something. I'm going to test something. Then we'll see how it goes. And here I use Adobe Audition for that. So I'm going to use Adobe Audition to test run uh, what I am doing right now. Now, having connected this with my laptop, there is still some setting that need to be done in the laptop. And what is the setting? You go to it depends on which device you're using or which software you're using. So you go there and make the necessary adjustments. Here in my system, it is showing me mix 1. Mix 1, that's what it shows me. It tells me that it is coming from this sound card. So I will choose the mix 1. So, but right now, it is misbehaving, it's not working. Or I will choose the instruments. Let me connect to musical instruments and see. So here you go and choose your device. Before then, I told you I came with my MP3 player. I'm going to switch it on and pair it with this particular device so that you will hear the sound. Share your love. Okay, now, all right. Sorry. So because I have already paired it before, my MP3 has already paired with my system. So, like I said, right now I can only hear myself, but you cannot hear me. So, anything I record here now, once I play back, you begin to hear the sounds crystal clear. Now, let me say this. Yesterday, while it was raining, I decided to record a song, which I'm going to play later. I'll just play just briefly, and then you'll hear the output I've gotten. I've not done much work on it, no sound reduction, no nothing. The noise was very loud, but I decided to record this song to test and know how it works. And it recorded perfectly. It did not capture the noises from the rain. I'm going to play it. Right now, my cable has not peaked. So in order not to waste much of our time, I will go to that particular music. You will hear how it sounds. So if you do anything here with all the sound, the sound effects from this device, this V8 Soundcard, you're going to hear it when you play back. So by the time that our cable connects effectively, I will come back with it, and then let me change the cable and see if we'll have a better alternative. Remember, this is how it looks. The aux cable, that's the jack, 3.5 mm, and then the type A. So we'll connect it to this one. Then we'll fit it here. As soon as it peaks, I'll just go ahead and record something. Okay, it has not peaked, so I'm not going to waste much of our time doing that one. Whenever it starts working well, I will come back and then we'll test run and see how this equipment actually works. So I'm doing this for the sake of uh, those who want to go into content creation. This device actually is wonderful. From the little that I have studied so far, it's good for content creation. You want to start a podcast, you can enjoy yourself. You can talk. You want to do an online radio, you can use this device. And like I said, it's cheap. It's not quite much. It's not quite much. You can check online. You'll see various prices. And like I told you, I have already told you where I got it from. So you can check there. You can see there are prices there, depending on what you see. Okay, let me now play back what I did so that you hear the output. Is I use a soundtrack by Ray Boltz, the song "Thank You." So I just decided to just do a rough work. I didn't actually bother to just settle down to do anything much. So let's hear it.
From the winds to heaven, you were there with me. We walked upon the streets of gold, beside the crystal sea. We heard the angels singing, someone called your name. You turned and saw this young man, and he was smiling as he came. He said, "Friend, you may not know me now." Then he said, "But wait, you used to teach my Sunday school. I was only 8. Every week you would say a prayer before the class will start. But one day when you said your prayer, I asked Jesus in my heart. For giving to the Lord, I am a life that was dead. Thank you for giving to the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I am so glad you came.
Okay, so interesting. This is one of my favorite songs. The song has blessed me. I have held this song for more than 30 years. It has blessed my life. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, I recorded this song while it was raining. The sounds, the noises from the rain was very, very loud. But I decided anyway, because even at a point I was using my MP3, I put it close to my ear so I could hear the soundtrack and then sing. Now, this is it. You can see you are a musician, an upcoming artist. You want to start off something. Maybe the hassles of going to studios and whatever. You can get this device and settle down at home and do your thing. Okay? You can do your thing. That is it. You can even use mobile phone to do your recording, to do your music production. Okay, so technology has evolved. Now, as an upcoming artist, you may want to get something like this. it's easier to get it. So just determination and get a simple laptop. And like I said, even without the laptop, you can use your mobile phone, to even do your sound production. Okay, you can do it. I'm doing this to encourage somebody's dream. Do not kill that dream simply because you don't have equipment. All right, so you can get this, and if you don't know how to get it, you can message me. Drop the comments in the comment section. I will check, and then I'll walk you through how you'll be able to get this piece of equipment. Okay, so here I would like to pause here. If today is the first time you come across this channel, please, I want you to like, subscribe, and share, because this information is going to help other people. It's going to help a lot of people. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for staying with me. I believe from time to time, when I get an equipment, I will come here and also review it. We'll review it together, okay? We'll review it together to be able to help ourselves. There are so many people that want to go into content creation, but they don't know how they can start. I'll be able to walk you through to be able to, start. So if you have any question regarding this equipment and how to get it, you can drop the information in the comment section. I'll be there to answer your question. Thank you very much, and see you another time.